All right, good morning, folks. Welcome back to another James Blackburn experience. Today is day 3 here in the San Pedro Parks Wilderness. Wanted to show you just the beautiful early morning sun's coming up here. It's gonna be a nice day. All right, folks, as you can see, we have the classic intense New Mexico blue skies this morning. Can't complain. It's hard to believe that we might get some major wind later this afternoon, but for now, it's just a beautiful morning. Thank you guys for having this fire going, man. It feels really nice to wake up in the morning and it's 38 degrees out and you can come warm yourself up by this. Very awesome.
As we were hanging out around the campfire, Ruben noticed a grouse nearby and we were both able to get some video of it. I've seen these birds before in different areas of the Southwest, but it never gets old seeing them again. What a beautiful creature of the earth. Nothing better than truly experiencing nature in the wilderness. However, I kept my distance and let the grouse have its space. After all, I was a visitor in their house, and I wanted to respect and honor this place. So, I captured video from a distance and felt thankful to have such a wonderful experience. I captured more video as the grouse wandered around our campsite. Little did we know we'd see several more of these before our trip was finished. Meanwhile, I was just enjoying this afternoon in this wonderful campsite. It was indeed a very beautiful place.
All right, folks, we've all been up for a couple hours now, had coffee, breakfast, and taken care of some other duties, so to say. And now we're gonna go explore a bit and do some hiking around. What do you guys got? Any advice today about what we're gonna see or any thoughts?
Definitely going to see some nice open meadows. When we get down the way a little bit, we'll definitely cross the Rio de los Vacas, and then I think the Rio Anastasio merges into the Rio de los Vacas. So yeah, and the good chance of wildlife sighting.
That'd be cool. We saw that grouse this morning, and it'd be neat if we can get out here and see a herd of elk, because they exist out here. We know they do. I haven't seen one yet, but hopefully before the trip's over, we will. So what do you got any thoughts there, Matt, too?
Yeah, hopefully we'll see some wildlife, some elk or deer or something like that. But it'd be good to get out and take a day hike and explore the area around here. Yeah.
All right, well, let's do it.
And explore we did. We decided on a fun day hike.
51 degrees currently, folks, as we're starting our hike. And as I say on the beginning of every one of my hikes, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And look at that, I'm 2 steps into it. It's gonna be awesome. Doesn't take very long from our camp to get to the opening here, where you can see some of the famous San Pedro parks, these little spaces between the trees that are just awesome. A little windier today out. Feeling it. Definitely chilly breeze, but still in the mountains, still in the wilderness, enjoying it. Yeah. Matt, the Southwest Backpacker. Check him out on YouTube. He's got a great channel. Ruben, the Manzano Man. Also got a great YouTube channel. Check him out online, guys. Appreciate being out here with you.
San Pedro Parks Wilderness is located in northern New Mexico and is part of the Santa Fe National Forest. It is 41,132 acres in size, with elevations ranging from 8,300 feet in the southwest corner to 10,592 feet at San Pedro Peaks near the center of the wilderness. Campsites with abundant water appeal to backpackers, as do 9 major trails. Trails receiving the heaviest use are the Vacas Trail to San Pedro Parks, 10.69 miles, and the Palomas Trail, 3.63 miles, which joins the Vacas Trail. As we explore around the area, we came across a trail intersection, and of course I captured video as usual. The Anastasio Trail, at an elevation of approximately 10,200 feet, is just over 3 miles long. It begins at Trail 46 and ends at Trail 51, and is located entirely within San Pedro Parks Wilderness. Today we are hiking in that area, and the weather was perfect except for the wind. But who wants to complain when you're in such a beautiful place like this? For I was truly enjoying my time with good friends at the San Pedro Parks Wilderness. A little while later, we discovered another campsite in the forest. This was yet another really sweet spot to camp for a day or even an entire week. We explored the forest nearby and I felt a true connection to this place once again. My wild spirit was feeling alive and curious about what's next in this awesome wilderness. My heart felt full and happy as the wilderness released the shackles of humanity and I became one with the forest. The forest air was clean and I breathed in the mountain freshness. I continued to explore this place and eventually found some aspens with their beautiful yellow leaves nearby. I wandered back down the hillside and took my time as I was really enjoying this spot. Peaceful place with a lot of quiet where you can really get inside your head and think. My thoughts were numerous and my mind felt like this moment right now was possibly a nice dream, or at the very least a great memory in the making. After leaving the pine forest, we continued to explore nearby, stopping by a creek to get some video and see if my phone is still waterproof. It is. This creek was beautiful, and I'd seen several decent-sized fish as I hiked by. I watched some bugs swim across the water as my face started hurting from smiling so much. But that was a problem I enjoyed having. This place was putting me in a great mood, and I felt like celebrating life again. What a great day.
All right, folks, that was a nice little day hike. We're heading back to camp now to relax for a bit, just chill out, get out of this wind for a little while. Just overall, very enjoyable few days here in the San Pedro Parks wilderness.
Well, folks, when you're back in the wilderness like this, sometimes you get a lot of winds, and we're up at 10,000 feet, not necessarily on a mountain peak, but on a plateau. So the winds just come through here, and especially down in the open areas, and sometimes they uproot entire trees. So you can see right here, this is the bottom of a tree that was completely uprooted, fell over in the big winds there. And what I find fascinating is how much rock it pulled out of the ground that the roots were wrapped around. That's really, really neat.
All right, good howdy, folks. It is getting to be that time of the day where we're gonna have to take our trusty water filters down the hillside to fill up our bottles. So won't you join us as we go along and do this fun little moment?
All right, heading down to go get some water. Stay tuned and I'll update you when I get there. Oh, look at this. Somebody made a big circle of rocks. Looks more decorative than for a fire pit. I wonder why they put that there. Anyway, we're heading down this way into the woods. Kind of wander downhill till we find some water.
I went downhill through the forest with only one mission on my mind: drinking water and the filtration of it. I guess that's 2 missions. I enjoyed wandering through the forest like this, and I have ever since I was a kid. Nothing will keep me away from the wilderness. I was about to get all my drinking water from a natural source, and I was ready for a nice cold drink.
You know, the woods get really thick quick when you get up in here. It's really awesome. I see water down there, so I'm gonna head down there and try to get some here in just a minute. But yeah, this is awesome.
As I continued my short hike to the water, I was feeling the beauty of this area take over my wild spirit. I felt the animal within start to awaken.
Found a nice little trail here. Probably a game trail or something, but it's a pretty nice spot to get through and get back out of the woods and down to the water. Now, I know I'm talking a lot about water, but that's because it is the lifeblood for all of us. And when you're out here this far into the wilderness, you can't just carry in a gallon of water for every single day that you're here. You have to be able to take it from the land, filter it, and make it safe to drink and use for cooking. So here we are.
All right, folks, found a nice spot to get some water here. So we're gonna get the filter out. I got 3 bottles to fill. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but some nice flowage right here. Kind of spilling over, it looks nice and clean. Ready to do it. One of the nice things about this particular filter is this bottle fits it exactly on the bottom. Now, I never drink out of this bottle. I just use it to fill up, and then I fill up the drinking bottles. That way this never gets germs in it. It's always pure water, and that way, you know, it's safe. So here we go.
Now to filter my drinking water and relax by the stream at the same time. This was an amazing place, and I felt incredibly thankful to be here.
All right, folks, 3 fresh quarts of water here, ready to go. Took about 10 minutes per bottle, so I was down here for at least 30 minutes pumping up this water, but it's ready to go. Get me through the rest of the day. All right, folks, well, now that the water is all ready, I'm gonna take a break here in the shade and just relax for a little bit, because that was a lot of work, believe it or not. All right, folks, I got all my water packed up, ready to go. Just sitting in the forest, relaxing for a few minutes, and now I'm getting ready to climb back up this to camp. And it's about 1:30, I think, so it sounds like a good time to go get some lunch. Got some fresh water, now I need some food. Let's get back up that hill and get some chow. Oh.
The quaking aspens were living up to their name, and I was in awe of their magnificent beauty.
All right, folks, I'm heading back up to camp right now, and I got to do a walkthrough of this place. This is one of the most ultimate campsites I've ever been to, so check this out. Okay, so from here, I believe you can see all 3 of our tents set up a nice flat spot under some nice trees. And then over here is the campfire ring. Somebody else put some time and effort into putting this together, but look how cool that is. They even built a little wood shelf here, tied it up with string there, and we're using that, as you can tell. So yeah, this is our campsite. Gotta say that it's absolutely wonderful. It's a beautiful spot.
San Pedro Park's wilderness did not disappoint. Here I was having a peaceful moment, and not a city anywhere nearby. This was truly amazing, and I realized it even as I relaxed by the campfire. My brain face had a smile on it, and I was a very happy camper.
All right, folks, it's a short time later since I got my water filtered and got back to camp. I've been munching on some snack foods, having a little bit of lunch, drinking lots of water, and no one else is here. I think the guys went on a hike somewhere, and they're probably out getting some awesome video, I'm sure. So I'll see them in a little bit, but you stay tuned because something else cool will be coming up in a moment, hopefully.
Little did I know that Ruben was out getting some great wildlife video. And later on, he gave me permission to share it here. I decided it was time for me to contribute to our firewood stash. I wandered around the forest near our camp and gathered a lot of firewood. As I did this, I felt more and more connected with this amazing place. I was still alone at camp and was enjoying the wandering around finding firewood.
Another sage grouse in here. They're all over the place out here. Wow.
All right, guys. Last night of the evening here for all of us in San Pedro Parks Wilderness. Get down to last of the liquid ibuprofen here. I thought I would give a toast to. Roger. This one here is to Roger. Candyman Raj over there at Candyman Raj Productions. I know he would like to be up here hanging out with us, and yeah, he can't be here with us today, but this one's for you, Roger. I know all of us probably feel the same way. Wish you were here, but yeah, this one's here for you and for the last night. Salute.
Yeah, guys, it's our last night out here in the San Pedro Parks. Had a great weekend spending it with like-minded friends, so glad to have an evening with you, James. You, Matt, the Southwest Backpacker. Man, this is good stuff, guys, and yeah, this is salute for Roger. This is also a salute for just enjoying the great weekend, and yeah, let's do it up, guys. Oh yeah.
All right, folks. I'm not much of a drinker, so I'm gonna try this. I may look like an amateur, but we're gonna give it a shot. This is dedicated to my friend Mark, who we just recently lost in the last few days. Mark, buddy, you're up in heaven looking down at us, man. This one's for you. I think the salt's stronger than a tequila sometimes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was for you, Mark. Love you, buddy.
Take care of your guys' selves. Life is short, we only have it once, and live it to the fullest, guys.
This is a beef jerky with bacon, and I'm roasting it over the fire. I came up with this earlier for lunch, and you can see it's getting all crispy and bubbly. Oh man, and there's a piece of cheese over on the shelf by the tree that'll complement this as well. So this one's for Ruben.
Heck yeah, that's good stuff right there, guys. Knowing how to do it up backpacking, you know, the shelf stable stuff goes good in the outdoors. So
And look,
yep,
it's brown. It's brown and crispy like bacon should be, and it's foaming the way bacon should.
heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Woohoo! Haha. Yep, looking forward to that.
All right, so you want to keep rolling, and I'll get you.
Yeah, why don't you go? There you guys go, right there. Oh my goodness. I swear to you guys, all we're missing is like pizza sauce and like a pizza dough.
Yeah.
And you got some backcountry pizza right here. Holy crap, that's delicious. Woo! All right, guys, so James just crafted up another piece of magic here. Oh, yeah, check that out. Matt got smart, put the cheese right on top. Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
Like that. I don't know how well it's gonna hold. I can see a crack there, but Let me give this a try here. Oh. Yeah.
It's so good. He's laughing. It's awesome.
You were right, man. It does taste pretty darn good.
Tell me if he just had pizza sauce and pizza bread that would just taste like a backcountry pizza, man.
Exactly. Yeah, if you put a little bit of pizza sauce on there, that would be like a meat style pizza. Delicious.
All right, good howdy, folks. Earlier today, I was snacking on a Slim Jim, and I've had some dental work earlier this week, so it was hurting my teeth a bit, so I decided to put it on the fire and see if I could tender it up a bit. I ended up inventing, by accident, a really cool new snack. I also had bacon with me, as you can see, so we're gonna roast all this up, get it nice and crispy, and then there's gonna be a block of cheese that goes with it as well, or a stick of cheese. So I don't know. It's just one of those things I invented by accident, out of necessity mostly. I had all the supplies with me, so I thought, why not? Let's give it a try. And I can tell you, I got 2 votes of confidence right here, 3 counting myself, so. That looks good. All right, I'm going in, cover me. A little bit of each in each bite. Man. There may not be a lot of nutrition here, but you know, this is super tasty. Total comfort food. I would definitely make this again. All right, taking it off the stick. All right, thanks folks, appreciate you watching. Matt's letting me use his stove here to get some water boiling.
Yeah.
Water from the creek. It's almost boiling already, man. It only took a few minutes. It's really fast. All right, so tonight for dinner, I'm doing the chicken and dumplings with vegetables. This is always a classic. Never can really go wrong with it, so it's gonna be chow for this evening. All right, folks, it's getting a little later here. Matt and I stashed our mountain house meals down here with the boiling water in them so that it's out of the wind and out of the cold. And our alarm just went off to tell us that these things are ready to eat. So we're gonna pull these things out here and see what we got.
Yeah, I got biscuits and gravy.
Nice.
Yeah,
You had that one before?
never had it before.
Oh, cool. Well, maybe you'll have to give us a review after your first bite.
It's more of a breakfast meal, but here's what it looks like. It's not incredibly appetizing like most of them are, but it does look okay. It's got a good smell to it. And yeah, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat it, and it will probably taste pretty good.
All right, he's going in, folks. We'll have to get his first reaction.
Hot.
Yeah, don't burn yourself.
Yeah, it's okay. It has a biscuit kind of taste to it. Don't really taste the gravy. I can taste the sausage pieces in there, which is pretty good. I'd say if I were to get it again, I would probably get it again. It's pretty decent.
Did you want to add any of that extra bacon to it that I brought?
Yeah, we can throw some bacon in there.
It's right back there behind you, man, so go for it. All right, folks, I'm gonna get my food open now. We'll see what's going on here with it. All right, folks, now it's my turn. Chicken and dumplings. You can kind of see what it looks like with my homemade spoon here. It's gonna be tasty. I'm gonna give this a try right now. Here we go.
Christmas last year. It is a magical flames. Basically, it's crystals that will make the flames of the campfire turn color. And you just drop this entire thing in there. You don't even have to open it up. So I'm going to take this and put it right on top of the log, and we'll see if we get some colorful flames. Let's see here. I'm gonna go right
Matt brought this multicolor fire powder, and we were enjoying some caveman TV, as our friend Canyon Man Raj likes to call it. This was a perfect after-dinner activity, and the pretty colors of the campfire were very entertaining. This was our last night here. I was both happy and sad. However, the campfire is always cheerful and warm. We sat here for hours and really enjoyed our last evening. A little while later, we told ghost stories before eventually heading to our tents for some much-needed sleep. This was yet another amazing day.
Tomorrow's going to be a brand new day, so tune back in because we're going to have a whole nother day tomorrow of these beautiful fall colors in the San Pedro Parks Wilderness. And as usual, love, love, hate, hate. Take care of each other.
Thank you for watching the James Blackburn Experience. Be sure to check my YouTube channel for almost 900 additional video adventures. Thanks for watching.
Purple Martians.